everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Karina Garcia, and today I just wanted to give you guys an update on my bladder disease. Yes, this disgusting bladder disease that I've been suffering for 7 years. So I'm in the middle of a very bad flare. And I know on my last video I was telling you guys I was doing so good and that my bladder wasn't hurting and that I was getting more breaks, and all of a sudden I'm flaring again. And with this stupid disease is this is what I don't understand, and maybe you guys can relate to me, is I feel that if the bladder is healing like they say it is, like for example, like okay, they say your bladder's damaged, right? And then they say it's healing. So how come if it's healing, how come one day I feel like I'm dying, my bladder is on fire, I feel like it's deteriorating, and then the next day I'm fine. I am fine with very minimal symptoms, almost pain-free. So if my bladder is damaged and supposedly I'm doing everything to heal it, how come one day it hurts and I feel like I'm near death, and the next day I'm like nothing, like I can't even feel my bladder with very minimal symptoms? That's why I don't know, is the bladder really damaged, or is it like what scientists believe it is? It's allergic reaction that it's allergic reaction where the bladder gets irritated. Why that allergic reaction is happening, because they say that there's a lot of mast cells, and think about it, like when you have an allergy, you're miserable, your nose hurts, your eyes are watery, you feel really bad. I've never had allergies, but I'm just assuming when I get sick, I'm assuming it kind of feels like that. You have a runny nose, your eyes are watery, and then it's gone. You have allergies for 1 day, 2 days, it can be 1 week, 2 weeks, and then you're completely normal. So I just thought that was interesting, how come one day I can be in so much pain and the next day I'm like fine. If the bladder is damaged like people say it is, and that it's healing, wouldn't you think healing would be more like this, a little like wavy and then down, then it's good, more than like, oh, I'm good and then I'm bad, I'm good and then I'm bad? I just thought that was crazy. Yeah, because I've been flaring since last week. It's gonna be 2 weeks this Saturday. Really bad, with intense pain, discomfort, and the reason I'm doing this video today is because today I want to say that my pain is very minimal. I woke up with symptoms, but right now I'm very minimal symptoms. And yesterday I was like crying, I was getting a little depressed, discouraged, thinking how long is this flare going to last? So I just think interstitial cystitis is such a crazy disease. It's so crazy. And like I said, I don't want to say I was in remission, but my symptoms were really under control in 2013, 14, 15, and 16 with very, very minimal flares. Even when I got pregnant, I only flared for like a month and a half, and then I was good. And then after I had my son, I only flared for 3 weeks, and then I was good with little flares. I'm not gonna lie, I had little flares in between, but they were so minimal, you know. And then in 2017, like I said, in March, I started flaring, and it's been more on than off. It's been tough, 2017. And 2018, my symptoms simmered in March, April, and May with very little flares. Like at moments I would forget I had the disease, and then it would come back, and then I just started another flare. It felt like it was coming up again in June, like I was getting more flares, not as bad, and then it went full on hard in July a week ago. So I don't know, this disease is so unpredictable. It's so painful, it's so hard, and I just want to do these videos so you guys can, I don't know, like so I can just talk to you guys like you guys are my friends, and just tell you guys how I feel, and maybe you guys can leave comments and let me know how you guys feel, if you guys relate, because I know I feel alone sometimes. I feel like I'm in pain, and I don't tell my loved ones or my friends or my family, oh, I'm in pain, because I know people get annoyed and they don't want to hear it, you know, they get tired. So I keep it to myself, and I might look normal. I have a beautiful hat on right now, I'm all dressed up, and I look healthy, but I'm dying inside a lot of the times. And it's sad because people don't understand, because you look healthy on the inside. I mean, you look healthy on the outside, but on the inside you're dying, you know. So I don't know, I feel sad, because, you know, if you would have told me in 2013 or 2014 that I was ever going to have this pain again, I would have laughed. I could have sworn up and down that my pain I was never going to get this bad. 2011 was tough, 2012 was tough. I feel like I'm reliving 2011, 2012. 2011, I feel like I'm spinning a lot because I have my retainer on. Sorry, you guys. Don't mean to, if I'm spinning, I'm sorry. It's because I put my retainer on right now. But what was I saying? I feel like I'm reliving those 2 years. 2011 was so tough. It was one of the hardest years. I had the flare for 6 months with no break, not one break. Constant pain for 6 months. So after 6 months, when I started feeling little breaks that I feel now I'm flaring and I get breaks. I get breaks in between. Like I'll get like pain for like an hour, 2 hours, like intense pain, maybe 30 minutes, and then it simmers. And then I get a break, and then it goes away, and then I get it back again. Back in 2011, when I started flaring, I was in pain for 6 months, no break, you guys, no break. So when I started getting those little breaks, I was in cloud nine. I was in heaven. I could not believe I was getting little breaks. I would start getting breaks for like an hour, 2 hours, and then it started being half a day, and then it started being all day, and then I would flare again, and it was like a roller coaster. So I feel like I'm living those years again. I feel like right now I'm in 2012, because 2011 was like flare, and then little breaks, until 2012 was like a roller coaster like it is now. Because like I said, March, April, and May, I feel like I had my symptoms under control. I would flare, I had symptoms, very minimal, and sometimes I tell myself, what? Like, this disease is so confusing. Like, what is bringing, how can I say it? What is bringing these flares? What is bringing these flares? Why am I so good and then it comes back? Like, I just hope scientists are I just hope they're close on finding a cure or finding why we are getting this. Like, I feel like such a healthy person. Like, there's I have no issues, thank God. I have, the only thing I do get sometimes is gastritis. I've always had stomach problems, like where I have to watch what I eat, where I get like gastritis. It's off and on, but that's nothing. I can live with gastritis here and there. But besides that, I have no problems. I had physicals. I got pregnant right away. I had a very healthy baby. I don't have any blood sugar problems, cholesterol, nothing. I just think it's so crazy how my whole body is like good, my organs, except for my bladder. What is causing my bladder to flare? What is it? What is it? I wish I can go in there and see so I can stop it. Like, what is it? I'm hard on myself. Is it what I'm eating? I don't know if it's exactly what I'm eating. Like, yes, I know you are what you eat, but it's like, I don't know. I just look at people that eat whatever they want and do whatever they want, and I envy them. I envy them sometimes. I just feel like you're so lucky. You're so lucky that you don't have to worry if you're going to be in pain tomorrow. You know, that if you can't make plans because you don't know if you're going to be flaring or not. And I think the reason that I feel like, I know when I got my disease in 2011, I was more, how can I say it? When I started getting relief and started getting breaks, I was so happy. I was like on cloud nine. I was so excited. And it's because I was getting little breaks. I was taking anything. Like, I just couldn't believe where I was at. But this time I don't feel that way, because I was doing so good in 2013, 14, 15, 16 for 4 years, that now it's like I don't want to feel nothing, because I had it so good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want little breaks. I want long breaks. I want months. You know, I want to be good all month and maybe have 3 days of flare. I'll even take 6 days, you know? But it's sad that I'm even saying that, right? It's so sad. But sorry, I have so many things going in my head at once. But now it's like I feel like I was spoiled, because I had 4 good years with minimal symptoms and not long flares. So I did have some hard flares where I would get scared and be like, oh my God, it's coming back. And then it would go away and that was fine. But not this time. And it's like, I'm so mad. I'm thinking, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing that's causing these flares, you know? Is it what I'm eating? Is it because I'm not walking enough? Is it because I'm not drinking enough water? It's like I'm hard on myself. Is it because I'm not taking all my supplements? But it's like, I don't know, you know, like I'm juicing and I'm trying to do everything I did in 2011 to see, because I got myself into like my symptoms really good, really under control. So I want to do exactly what I did before, and I'm starting to do that. Like, I was walking 5 miles and I stopped walking because, you know, like I had a kid and my family and I'm busy and I'm working. But there's no excuses. I'm like, you have to walk. So I'm starting to walk my 5 miles again. And yeah, I'm starting to walk my 5 miles. And I'm drinking my water and I'm juicing. I'm drinking 1 green juice, like a large green juice. I make myself a day with all the vegetables. And I'm trying to eat as clean as possible. It's hard, I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, it's hard. I love food. I love food. And I know that when I first got sick from my bladder, I was really depressed on food. But, you know, you get to the point where you're in so much pain that you don't care. You just want to be pain-free and enjoy life. So that's my thought now. Because I was doing so good that my diet wasn't as strict. I was eating and splurging here and there. I still kind of kept the diet, but I would splurge and nothing would happen. My bladder wouldn't hurt. It would only hurt on certain foods, though. Like, I love Del Taco. I know. And I love their burritos, their bean and cheese burritos with the Del Scorcho sauce. And I would eat those, and the next day I would flare. But it wasn't that bad, though. But I knew, okay, that's causing my flare. But I wouldn't do that. That was just like a cheat day or like a splurge day. And I loved those days where it was under control and I knew what was causing my bladder to flare. Like, I would have that burrito and the next day my bladder would hurt and I'd be like, okay, I can't have this burrito anymore. But even then, now that I compare it to my bladder pain now, it was nothing, the pain that I had then. Like, I would take that pain over the flares that I'm having now. So what makes me sad is that I can't plan things. I can't plan anything because I don't know if I'm going to be in pain or not. And I'm really proud of myself, because even though with this massive pain, I do things. And I remember, like, in January, I was flaring on New Year's. Bad. I had ice packs and I still got out. We went to Big Bear on vacation. I don't even know how I do these things. Like, I don't know if I've learned to live with the pain, but I don't know. I remember, like, flaring bad. And then I remember I went to Vegas in February and I planned it. And I was praying, please, please, please. And I flared really bad too. Bad. I think worse than when I went on vacation to Big Bear. And I got through it. I don't even know how I did it, but then the flare did simmer and it went away, and I went on vacation to go visit my brother in San Francisco, and I was very minimal. I really enjoyed that vacation. My pain was very minimal. So I don't know about you guys, but when I'm pain free, I try to live it up. I try to do as much as I can. If I'm flaring for a long time, I get nervous. Like, I don't want to plan anything because I'm like, okay, the pain's gonna come. Like, don't even. But once I see that it's not coming and a couple days have gone by, I start like, okay. And I don't know, but I noticed that I have pictures, like a lot of pictures, that I have up on my wall in my living room. And I noticed that I was going out a lot and doing a lot of things. And now that I sit here and I think back, why was I so wanting to do so many things and go out and wanted to just get out there and do so many physical things? I even did a marathon, a charity, what is it called when you walk certain miles and you donate money? I even did one of those. I was doing so good, you guys. And now that I look back, now that I'm sitting here and I look back, I think I didn't notice at the time, but I think I was doing all these activities because I suffered so much for 2 years that I felt so good that I just wanted to be so active, you know, and and try to do as much as I could just in case the pain came back. But at that moment, I didn't think that way. But now that I sit here and I'm like, it has to be why I was being so active and doing so many activities and going out, was because I was scared, because I was feeling so good. I was feeling on top of the world. So I can't wait till this flare is over. And I know that every time I have a flare and it goes away, I appreciate life so much, you guys. I appreciate life, like the little things, like going to the mall and walking, going grocery shopping, playing with my children. I don't take for granted. Getting a little emotional, sorry. A lot of people out there, I know they take things for granted, and I've been one of those. I'm not gonna lie, I've taken a lot of things for granted, the little things. And whoever's out there and is healthy and doesn't have pain, embrace it, dude. Embrace it. Enjoy life. Life is beautiful. Like, living in pain is like being in hell. And I'm so grateful for the days that I'm not in pain. I've had, like I said, I've had 4 good years, and I'm thinking positive, and I'm staying there because I know it's coming. I know if I've got there before, I can get there again. I've had breaks already, good breaks with very minimal symptoms. Like I said, I had 3 months with very minimal symptoms, very little flares, and right now I'm on a good flare, but I know it'll be over, and I'm going to take advantage and enjoy my family, enjoy those moments, be active, just enjoy the time that I'm pain free. And today I have very minimal pain. In the morning I woke up a little like, do I really want to make this video? Am I okay? I put an ice pack, but I feel good. Sometimes I think, is it because I feel distracted? And so I'm like, no, I don't feel the pain. Because sometimes people say, oh, maybe like, oh, go do something, distract yourself from the pain. But I'm thinking, like, even if I distract myself, the pain's there. I know when the pain's there, and I know when it's not. You know, I'm not going to be in denial. And right now, I feel like it's not. So I don't feel it. I don't feel my bladder. So hopefully it stays like this, so I can enjoy the rest of the day with my family. Maybe I'll take them out to the park or something, and just enjoy my children, enjoy this moment. And anyways, I just wanted to come here and just talk about my flare and what I'm going through, and just let you guys know how I'm doing, and maybe just relate with you guys, whoever's suffering out there with this disgusting disease that's so painful. It's the 3rd most painful disease in the world. And I don't know, you know, and I know when I'm flaring and I'm in pain, I like to watch videos. But it's so crazy when I'm not in pain and I feel great. I notice I don't watch videos. I forget. I feel great. But I know that when I am in pain and I am flaring, these videos help me. I like to watch videos of people that say they've been healed, they're doing well. I like the positive videos, you know, and I want my videos to be positive, even though I am flaring. Like I said, I've had 4 good years, you know, and I think I'll get there again. I was there just not that long ago, you know. I was with very minimal symptoms, so I'm not going to get discouraged, and I'm going to stay positive, and I'm going to keep coming on here and just doing videos and updating you guys on how I'm doing. If you guys give me a thumbs up, if you guys just want to keep updates on how I'm doing with this disease, just talk about it, and letting you guys know. Maybe weekly I can do a video and let you guys know how I'm doing with my bladder. Just weekly, like I can let you guys know if I'm flaring, how I'm doing. And like I said, I still want to know if you guys want to see a vlog on my day with this disease. You guys can follow me around. I wear like big long sleeve baggy shirts with leggings. That's like my uniform. And I'll put an ice pack so you can't see it. Ice packs really work. Let me show you guys. I got these ice packs. I got them on Amazon, and you can see there's the brand. And I put them in a Ziploc bag. This is a Ziploc bag that it came with, but you can use any Ziploc bag. And I put this right on my bladder, and it really takes away the pain, at least 50%. I'm not kidding. It takes away the edge. And my pain is so severe, you guys, my flares, the burning down there, that I put it on my bare skin. I don't care. I'd rather feel the burning of the ice than the pain in my bladder. So I don't know if you guys ever tried that, but yes, my skin does get red, and sometimes I do get burns, ice burns, but not that much. If I feel like it's burning too much, I'll put it on top of my clothes. But right now I just have it on my pelvic area at this moment. I don't really need it, but it's like, I don't know. I think I'm just scared, you know, because I've had this flare for so long already. So ice packs have been wonders for me. So I'll wear like long baggy shirts, the bigger the better, with loose leggings, like normal stretchy leggings that are not tight. Very comfortable, and I'll put an ice pack inside right there on my stomach, like right underneath my belly button, and it takes away the edge. Yes, it takes away that burning feeling in my bladder, and it helps a lot. So that's my uniform for the whole week. I'm very comfy, and I love to dress up. I love makeup. I love hair. I like to look pretty. I like to feel pretty, but it's hard when you have this disease. Like, you don't even want to get ready. But I'm happy I got ready today, and I feel good, and hopefully it stays like this so I can enjoy the rest of the day, like I said. But anyways, so I hope you guys liked this video, and give me a thumbs up if you would like to see more of these videos. If you guys would like me to do weekly videos and keep you guys updated on this disgusting disease of mine. Yeah, and please subscribe. And on this channel, I like to talk about my designer handbags. That's my passion. That's my hobby. I love them. And also I will be talking about my disease, because that's me. That's who I am. I'm suffering. And lifestyle. I want to do more of a lifestyle. I want to include not just my designer handbags and talk about my disease, but just like my life. If you guys want to just see my life, and I want to do some story times, you know. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys.